Are we streaming right now?
Yes, I think we are. I
Ah, shit.
I believe we are live. I better
Are
get
we
ready.
live? I don't see anything.
Well, it's gonna take us a few seconds, man. It's
What the hell?
got a
What are you
delay.
doing?
It's got a delay, man. Anyway, anyway, you know what time it is.
It is time for the Pete Lounge, episode 6.
Yes, I think we are.
Boom.
Woo! I love that intro so damn much. I love that intro. What is up, everybody? We are back once again. Long time. I know, very long time. Y'all know who it is. Your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, joined by my partner down below, Mr.
I am Sicky Beats.
Hey, that guy, right? We're back with another episode of the Beat Lounge. Age ain't nothing but a number. And for some reason, Sicky, your camera is kind of low, buddy. You might want to fix that. There we go. They brighten up. There you go. Let the sun shine in. Hope everybody's enjoying their nice Sunday. I know we've been gone for a while. We've been very busy. Thanks to you guys and all of your support. We have some big announcements at the end of the video. Actually, at the beginning of the video, we do have a new kit that's out called 5 for 5 Epic Premium Edition. It is dope as all out. There will be a video of it tomorrow. Basically, what it contains is a preset bank with a dope ass drum kit, and we'll get more details about that later. Like I said, the video review will be out tomorrow, and you can go to my channel as always and check out the demo songs, which were constructed by Mr. SIKKY Beats with his amazing artistry and everything. His production is just amazing. You guys just listen to him. But anyway, with that being said, today's topic is age ain't nothing but a motherfucking number. Man, SIKKY, I don't think they get that, man. I don't think people these days. I don't think people these days understand age ain't nothing but a number. That's exactly what it is. Just a number,
Yeah,
man.
you know Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah,
Dr. Dre was like that guy that, like, the one guy that went into the industry is like a billionaire.
yeah. And how old is he
Like,
now?
that guy started out super duper young,
Yeah, how old is he now? Like, he's 56 or something like that. He's up.
probably.
He's up there.
There, there's a lot of people out there, though, like, that are, like, just, like, doing what they love, and they're, like, really young. Like, I think there's a guy I know, Jay Graham, and he's, like, 18, and he got a huge hit with Travis Scott, and that was, what's that song called? Upper Echelon. I showed you that one time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, that guy's extremely young, and he's doing
And
huge things. He did a song with Britney Spears this year.
And also talking about young people and Travis Scott. How about Wonder Girl? She was young when she got started, right? 16 years old. What she's correct me.
Hmm.
She's 19 now. I know people been bugging me in the video about that. I know she is 19 now, but she got her big break when she was 16, which is amazing. But yeah, I know she's now 19. But anyway, but yeah, she's what? She started out at 16 years old. Like that's when I started, man. Sticky. I started at
Hmm.
16, and yet I'm 24 years old just now, being able to do what I do. But people young as that, man, getting it on. I mean, I think people just look too much into age and their limitation. Like that's not. You can be young or old, in my opinion. You can be fucking 35 years old getting in the game. What about 2 Chainz, for example? He's been in the game for a while, but he didn't get his big break until like his 30s. He's like in his 30s, like somewhere in his 30s, something like that. Late 20s, early 30s before he got his big break in the industry. So, in my opinion, age ain't nothing but a number, man. I mean, just depending on what you're gonna do, but you just have to, really grind for that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm still consider myself young, Sicky. I don't know about you. I feel like I got, I have a
Man,
million.
you old. You're
I
old.
know I
You're
look
just a
old.
fucking grandma.
Forgot the shape. Well, I shade a little bit, but I mean, but yeah, at least I ain't like Wolfgang like I was last Flowery Street. but yeah, man, I believe like it's like Me, I believe I got $1 million in my body still. I'm ready to get that $1 million. I'm ready to go to the bank and deposit and withdraw that $1 million. I'm waiting to go get it. So I'm gonna keep going. So I don't care if I'm like I said 50 years old in the studio. So I was like, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Today we're gonna talk about. I'm still gonna be, I'm still gonna be fucking doing that with the. Shut up, Greg. Shut up, kid. Shut the fuck up. I'm recording a video. Get a job. Go to college. I'm
Back in my old day, I used to put on 2 compressors on my main channel.
I mean, you're the auto tunes. I should record the auto tunes, and FL Studio.
Shit.
I mean, I used to use FL 12, man. I know it's FL 35 right now, but FL 12 was that stuff back in my day.
Back in the old day, we used to just record on a calculator.
It's like a calculator. I'd help you. I used to use the abacus.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I think like, man, these guys didn't understand that if you are, like I said, if you're 13, 14, 15, 16, so on, 34, 55,000, if you're 1,000, I commend you. Don't stop, man. See, my opinion, need to keep going. Like I said, everybody has a different timer. Everybody's timer is set differently, and your timer won't go off until you hit that certain time. Till you're well, till the biscuit in the oven is done. No pregnancy joke there intended. But yeah, I mean, like me, my timer was 24. I mean, I ain't start doing until I was 24. Now I'm living off music. That was me. I could have been younger. I could have been older. 24 is my number, and I got it. You might,
That what the thing is, though, dude. Like, I think that people, there's like exactly what you're saying. People have a different timer. Some people don't really understand. They don't really get excited about music until like a couple years into it. Like for example, like I wasn't super good in high school, right? But like I start to understand things after I graduated high school. I understood the world a lot better now. Same thing goes for music. Some people might start out as just playing the piano or the drum kit or whatever, and then they grow into like learning about all this stuff, and then they really you think you're good, you think you're into it right now, or you're good at it right now, but then you really just dive into it, and you do that at a young age. So you might figure out that you love making music when you're like 60 years old, or you're on your deathbed.
I think, I mean, goddamn, if you're in your deathbed, man, you better make a hit for that. You better go out with a bang. Your shit better bump out of a tape deck for all I care. It's like that shit better, I mean, goddamn. But yeah, you're right, man. That's how. I mean, it is what it is. Me, I said, Sicky, I don't know about you, but me, like I said, music never really happened right away. It just kind of hit me out of nowhere. It was all about being a veterinarian for like the fucking longest. I just want to be fucking, working with animals for like the longest. And then one day, I don't know, music just came out of nowhere and boom. I took piano lessons, didn't even like them. But, after that, I was like, shit, I should like music. And then started writing poems. So, I mean, like I say, everybody's different, man. But I think, whatever your age is, whatever your experience is, doesn't matter. You just got to work at it. In my opinion, you just gotta keep going for it. Don't stop, grind. Don't give up. Like I said, you may be super, super fucking young, and I commend you. Just give me some, help me out, help your bro out. I mean, but you know what I mean? Or you might be old as fuck. It's what it is. I don't care, because that's what I like about what I do, man. I help out young and older people, regardless of age. I help. I'm giving knowledge out to everybody, and that's good. I mean, hopefully, I say I might help somebody who, who's almost there or either there, get there even further or wherever they want to be. So that's just me. It says, I'm reading the comments. Somebody said, Slim, you got a new tattoo. No, I do not. I got a couple of them. I ain't got, I got this one across my arm that says different. I don't know if I can see that. It says different. And I got music is life. And I got a big ass tattoo all down my damn shirt, but y'all ain't showing. I ain't taking my shirt off for you. Y'all see that. But because I got my son's zodiac sign, which I can get my daughters and my youngest boys on me somewhere too. So that's gonna be like all my side body gonna be tatted up. So I'm gonna be like a freaking walking pain after soon. But anyway, besides the point. But yeah, so that's just my take on, agent number 9. Don't give up. Keep going, Sicky. Don't you stop, Sicky. You're almost there, man. You're almost there.
Keep working, okay?
You're almost there, man. You're right there, man. You're gonna be top 40. You're gonna be top 1. Fuck 40. 39 them people kick their ass off. Fuck that at 39. You're gonna be number 1.
I'm gonna be 39.5.
Hey. I guess I'll be that 0.5% to help you out the rest of the way.
Sounds good.
There we go. Oh, so what? Okay, man. Here's another question for you, Mr. Sicky. I got a question for you right now. You ready for it? How do you
Okay.
grind in the studio and do harder work? How do you do work in the studio? How do you do it, man? What makes you what gets you out of your seat and gets you out of your bed and go to your computer, turn it on, and start making fucking music? What makes you do that right now? What's your
Um,
grind? Help me out. Help me
I,
understand.
I grab a bag of munchies,
Oh
and a
wait.
Coke and some Netflix, and I watch some YouTube, and
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No porn.
I'm just kidding. I'm
So,
totally
so,
kidding.
so no porn helping out there.
Um,
Oh, damn. I'm surprised. I mean,
um,
you like
with me, like I'm a pretty lazy person to begin with.
you look
It's
like
like, you
it.
know, like when you kind of start working, you're like, fuck, YouTube, Netflix, food, gear, like everything that's has nothing to do with growing, like it's more interesting. But one thing I've learned is like no one's gonna friggin' push me harder than I am. So I kind of just like what I decided to do is I created a schedule, right? My schedule is like this. Monday to Friday, I take my calendar and I on my phone and I put my work schedule, my lunch, my breakfast, lunch, and dinners in there. Um, any other necessary things, like maybe I'm going out on a specific day, and then any time I have left, I dedicate 100% of that time to focusing on music. But like to be like that's just, you know, scheduling. That makes sure that I make sure I do something, whether that might be creating a song, marketing, reading a book, emailing people, creating beats, mixing, what mastering, preparing products for the Beat Lounge, talking to you about business stuff. All of that's part of my schedule, right? But then like um it's easy to have a schedule, but then you might never get anything done. So the other
Fuck
thing
yeah.
I try to do is something I found called a Pomodoro timer. Do you know what that is?
Fuck no, I don't, man. I'm fucking Mr. Different, not Mr. Know It All. God damn. I mean, what's your why people? I mean, people. I mean, come on. I know a good bit, but goddamn, explain to me. Teach me right now. I'm learning right now.
Um,
Help me out.
so this Pomodoro, I found this thing online. What it is basically you take a timer
Uh huh.
and or it's not the Pomodoro. You can call it a Pomodoro timer. You can call it the tomato timer. You know the ones you put in your kitchen, right? The
Yeah.
tomato shaped timers.
Yeah.
So basically, what you do is you turn that dial until for 20, so that it runs for 25 minutes. So I do a 25-minute timer on my phone. When I'm doing that, I turn off Facebook. I turn off my any kind of notifications on my phone, YouTube, face, anything, absolutely any distractions, and I focus on my work. Undivided, complete, utter attention to what I'm doing. And then once 25 minutes are over, I give myself a 5-minute break, which means I go to the bathroom, I go on Facebook, I grab something to eat, I go outside, take a quick, you know, fresh walk, refresh my ears, whatever that might be. And then I do that like for 4 hours. So like 25 minutes work, 5-minute break, 25. And after 4 hours, I give myself a 30-minute break.
Nice.
That way, I'm kind of like, because if you keep working all day, you kind of
Yeah,
aren't as productive,
I
right?
agree.
But like,
I agree because
so
I
kind
know.
of breaking stuff up.
Nice, because I mean, me, man, you know my schedule. Like I said, I'm a full time dad.
What?
I'm a fucking
You're like a 24
I'm
hours
a, I'm
working
I'm a,
kind of
I'm a,
guy.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm a full time dad. I'm a stay at home dad. If you guys don't know, I am the man. You know, Slim get the Father of the Year award right now, making
Mhm.
beats and take care of his son. Half my videos, Sicky, you hear my boys swing in the background and him talking in the background of my videos. Is he in the studio with me all the time? I'm that involved. I love my family. I love my family. So but it's like, dang, I'm always working. I mean, I wake up 9 o'clock in the morning, little boy's up. Baby mama go to school. Well, girlfriend, I think baby mama, she get mad if I say that. But girlfriend go to school, or not school, but work. Little boy go to school, my oldest, and then I'm stuck with the baby. And then me and him are in there all day. Then I'm in the studio making videos early in the morning, getting out, talking to you for a little bit about products and all this, and then making more stuff. It's just constant grind. But I guess my main focus or whatever makes me, what gets me to do harder work is just, knowing that everything I do or everything I say or every video I make can potentially help somebody. That's me.
Mhm.
Like, I don't really care. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's always great to make money. Making money is great. Straight. I love making money. Who don't like making money? But at the same time, knowing that I help somebody else make money, like you, Sicky, I put money in your pocket. I've helped you get money. I help, I've done stuff with you.
Yep.
I gave you opportunities. I helped you out. I put money in your pocket. There's other producers on my channel that helps, my techniques help them sell more beats or get beats or whatever.
Mhm.
that makes me fucking happy knowing that I put money into my pocket. You know, my pockets are always gonna be nice. I'm straight. My family's straight. Who cares? Same, you know,
Hmm.
but me. I know that's what I care about. Nobody, you know, y'all don't need to worry about that. But I'm good. They're good. But you guys, I'm helping you guys become, you know, the next big thing. And you know, like I say, it feels good. It feels good to me. You know, but you know, I work
Mm.
round the clock. I get an hour to 2 hours of sleep a day. Yeah. And I ain't getting. I'm still working, but that's just how I mean. But my main thing is is that what I'm trying to say, Sicky. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to do something, fucking do it. If you want to do better,
Yeah,
you do.
don't make it.
Don't make it. Yeah, don't say fucking. You know. Oh man, I gotta go pick up my damn grandma's cat and change the litter today. I ain't making a beat. Fuck, man, you better go change that shit and then fucking make a hit beat that shit's on that cat. You know what I'm saying? You better get your ass up out the fucking bed. Sicky, you. Oh, okay, you gotta walk your dog, Sicky. You better take your phone and fucking get a drum
A
machine.
laptop.
Get a laptop. You better have your machine with you. Strap that bitch to your stomach. And as you walking the dog, you know, you making a fucking beat. You know, don't make excuses. Do it. God damn. I think. Oh man. If I made an excuse right now, I would not have no videos, no followers, no fans, no products, no nothing. I wouldn't have nothing to show for it. But you know, I don't make excuses. Fucking my son's crying. I'm gonna put the microphone right beside him and be like, hey, keep it up. You know, and
Yeah, I mean,
sample the
people
shit.
just like
And sample the
people
shit
have a
out there.
tendency to like blame other people for why they're not getting work done. But it's
Exactly.
like if you can't put in the time,
You ain't
you're
you.
just you're not doing nothing. You're just lying to yourself.
I'm saying you
You know,
don't.
I str-
Go ahead, go. No, go ahead, go ahead. I'm about to say something stupid.
I straight up like this is me. I try to work all the time. Every single day I'm in here, right? I try to work with other people like, ah man, I'm gonna go turn up today. It's my birthday. I'm like, okay, you go turn up. Next day, like I'm still going to turn up today. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
You know, last time I turned up, man, when I was goddamn 18, when I first turned 18, I went to one club and I left early. And you know I
And I
did?
hated it.
Never went back. Never went to another one.
Exactly.
Never went to another. I never did it. No, I ain't got time for that. Man, it was like the most, it was like, I'm wrong, it was a college party, whatever. It's like, oh yeah, I'm in the club, everybody drinking, turned up. Yeah, I'm like, I'm going home, make some music. And that's what I did.
Because this is our space. This is where we're like we can do whatever the fuck we
Hell
want,
yeah.
and no one can tell us not to, right?
Nobody. I mean, you are your
Um,
own master in your studio. You are the man in your studio. You know, nobody can tell you you suck or you this or you that. You are the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that
so quickly for anyone out there, I'm gonna give you a couple of things that I do, and someone maybe give some of his tricks that he puts in. Make a schedule. Make a
oh
schedule
yeah.
for yourself.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you have a 9 to 5, that's part of your schedule. Take every. Okay, this is what I told someone else. They want a friend of mine, Louise, that wants to do a schedule too. Um, take all the things that you absolutely can't you can't not do, like your work, or your job, eating dinner, going to the gym, going to your piano practice, all that stuff. Put that in your calendar, okay, and make it repeat for the next month, and then add in any time in between work, okay, and then fill in those empty times with two things that you do for yourself, meaning practicing piano, practicing vocals, reading a book, watching tutorials, preparing files for your system, whatever that might be, that's going to help you as a person. And then add two things that are going to help you grow, like marketing, branding, Instagram, building up your social media, contacting people, emailing people, whatever it is, that's for build. Those two things, you will be so busy, and I mean, you when at the end of the night, you'll go to bed and be like, I actually got some shit done today,
Exactly.
and that feeling is just amazing. The
Fuck
other
yeah.
thing is, beat making is fine. That's fine. You're
Yeah.
not gonna, but you're not gonna go anywhere just making beats and not marketing them. Okay, so stop lying to yourself and saying someone's gonna magically find my beat and I'm gonna blow up.
Who?
Okay,
Who?
so take the time, put some music up on
Yeah.
BeatStars or Sound, whatever the fuck you want to put it.
My thing is
You know,
there's so many Oh, sorry, I mean to cut y'all.
That's okay. No, no. What do you want to add to that?
Because there's so many free websites out there where you can you can get known in this industry. Like I said, BeatStars, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook. I mean, the internet. I mean, come on. I could be making a beat for somebody in goddamn another country. For all I know, you know, there's no reason you shouldn't. It ain't gonna be no. It ain't like the old days where you had to get a mixtape, you had to burn to a tape or whatever, and go pass it to the club and get the DJ to spin it. There is no more of that bullshit. There is nobody gonna just come to your page. Like I said, people don't come to my page. People come to my page because I make a lot of videos. I market. I network with people, word of mouth. Because I'm always moving, shaking and moving. You know, shaking bait. You know what I'm saying? You can't just. Nothing's gonna fall into your lap. The only thing that's gonna fall into your lap is probably. Fuck, I don't fucking know. Damn, an apple in a tree, I don't fucking know. But something, I mean, nothing's just that damn good. Slim, new cam, you look sexy as hell. Nah, I'm just got this lighting good, you know, with all of your praise, likes, and comments and views, my face has gotten smoother and more buttery smooth and all that, and it's reflecting how much love you guys are giving me, so it's showing back. So that's what that is. but no, it's psych. I just got better lighting going on, right? I got try some different lighting.
So like the other thing is like all grinding is being productive. So don't come into the studio and be like, I spent 10 hours making a beat and I made one beat. That's not how the big players do it, okay? The big players come up with 10 beats a day, 10, 15. They might not be complete beats, but it's a lot of work done, okay? Even if the beats are shitty, okay? The reason why you want to be more productive, like get more work done, is because you learn a lot more, and you have a larger backlog, so that one day when you're feeling uninspired, which is going to be another one of the topics, is that you can take unfinished songs that you really like doing and you just finish those up, because arrangement doesn't involve a lot of creativity.
And I always remember.
So yeah, go.
No. Finish your damn sentence, boy.
So if you want to be productive, create a template for
nice.
So go back when you after this stream is done. Go to Different's channel and find the arrangement tutorial. Okay, make a template where it's intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, hook. Okay, and then whenever you make a beat, you use that template to arrange all your songs. Even if it's a very simple one, at least the song's done front to back, right? And then spend time, make a mixing template, a mastering template, render out all your multi-tracks, name all the files properly, package it up for distribution, put your artwork into the file. This is the kind of shit that the big guys do, okay? So they do a lot of work, so you got to put in that same amount of time, however much it sucks.
Exactly. I mean, I said it ain't no. I said there's no magic rule of thumb to get famous or anything like that. You just got to put in the work, and you got to do stuff that other people aren't doing. Like I said, what makes you stand, like I said, from other, like he was saying, putting your artwork in there. Think of how many producers and artists send out beats and don't put in artwork or put in whatever in their stuff, and then you do it. That just makes you you just jumped ahead of the line because you're doing something that all the other guys aren't doing now. Because you did that one little thing by putting some artwork in there. You know, you gotta think like that. You gotta think, what can I do that all these other fucks out here ain't doing to get me ahead of them? That's how. Not saying that guys are fucks, you know what I'm saying, but you have to think like that in this industry. Like I said, in the day, we all competing. I'm competing with you guys. You guys compete with me, SIKKY. You're competing with Metro, all them motherfuckers. You're competing with all of them. You want to be the next big thing, so you have to think differently than everybody else and do something different. But anyway, let's get off that topic because we went hard on that. But that was a good.
There's a lot more.
Oh yeah, I got one for you right here. Okay, let me read this. Yeah, you deleted one. Thank you.
I didn't like that one.
Huh? You did? Where'd it go?
I didn't like that one. I deleted it.
Okay, cool. I ain't like it either. All right. How can you stand out, SIKKY, in your production when you're making your beats? How can you be different from all these? How can I want to make a Metro Boomin beat? How can my Metro Boomin beat be better than Metro Boomin his goddamn self or anybody else's out there? Tell me.
Put a sine wave. A sine wave. And then a lot of
reverb.
Put a lot of that.
Wait. Did it play? Oh no, the sound. No, it's not triggering. No, you gotta link it up, man.
Oh, you're not hearing me?
No, I'm not. I want to hear the sound effects. We need the sound effects, man.
Aw, I'm sorry.
They got one for you right there.
Well, you guys been messing up all these cool sound effects I've been like throwing out at you.
Oh God, you did me the whole time you've been using. Oh man.
There's a whole time
Come on, man.
I've been doing these sound
Get it
effects.
right because we need this stream to be on over 9,000. You need to fucking get
Over,
this.
over 9,000. What are you doing?
And there we
You were
go. Now the stream is back to where it used to be. But yeah, so tell me, man, like I don't know. Well, let me go first on this one. Let me knock this one out the park. How to be fucking different or how to stand out in your production.
distort the shit out of your songs.
Distort or better yet, man, duplicate every track and phase reverse everything. And then and then turn all the levels down and close the program and unplug your computer. That's how you can make hot beats right there. There you go. That's the golden nugget. If you want to make a hit song, unplug your computer. Nah, I just fucking with you. But stand out different. I mean, that's the thing I like about music. In all these different genres, there is no right or wrong way to do any fucking thing. Anything. Like, I don't even wrong. There are technical bullshit that you can do to make your stuff sound good, right? But there is no right or wrong thing. So if I want to fucking take a country guitar sample and throw it in my trap beat and put an EDM growl on top of it with a goddamn future bass synth with a goddamn R&B riff or whatever, you know, I can fucking do that because you know why? It's my damn beat. It's my beat and I need it now and I want it now so I can fucking you know, so you got, I mean, I think people just stick to that. Okay, I hear Metro Boomin, so I'm gonna make my beat sound just like Metro Boomin. No, don't get me wrong. Take ideas from him, but do your own shit to it, man. Throw your own shit in there. Do what the fuck you want to do, and just make it, you know, make it unique, make it fun, make it. I mean, do something crazy. I mean, a lot of you guys, let me around. A lot of you guys have great ideas. You just need some technical knowledge to really finesse them, in my opinion. Just do some technical stuff, but far as idea wise, you guys got a fucking amazing ideas, but you just don't want to, you know, you get stuck in that hole where like I subscribe to a lot of you motherfuckers. So I want you to know, a lot of you guys subscribe to your channel, and I listen to your beats that you upload, like this type of beat or whatever, and sometimes you're trying so hard to be just like that person that it's boring. If you're gonna make a beat like that or do a beat like somebody, do it your way and completely different. Like, I mean, use that as clickbait. That's what I fucking do. Use it as clickbait. Be like, oh, Travis Scott type beat. They click on it. It's not even fucking Travis Scott whatsoever. It's a completely different hard ass beat. They can go, God damn, I ain't know Travis Scott be on this type of shit. I'm about to download. Do that, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta just get outside the box. Y'all in that little box in the ocean floating around somewhere. Get the fuck out that thing and fly back to shore. Come on. What about you, Sicky? We hate that. That's me being Mr. fucking goofy ass different. How do you think is a way to stand out with making beats in production? Like how
The way I think it works, it's the way people should be. Okay, I make pop music. I do top 40 music. What's great about top 40 music is that we take ideas from hip hop, rap, EDM, country. Pop is like that genre. You can do everything, and when you're working in that genre, you learn a lot of different things. So, you know, what I try to do is I try to take techniques from one genre. So, for example, a side chain, like an EDM song is like 128 BPM, that progressive house. Okay, I take that tempo and the side chaining, and make a beat that's at 90 BPM with all the same techniques, and turn it into a trap song. So it's like kind of you'll know. Okay, here's a good example. What I'm trying to say is joining multiple genres. Dance hall and trap, 80s disco and EDM, future bass and trap, or EDM and hip hop and reggae. Those are like people are doing that because they're trying to be different now, right? So they're trying to mash up two genres, soul and trap soul.
Yeah, I mean, look at like, okay, like for example, like a dog. For example, I'm using a dog as an example because this is fucking weird, but yeah, look at the dog. You get a purebred whatever, right? It's all good. It's pure, it's bred, it's what it is. But sometimes when you mix two different dogs together, you get a amazing type of dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to mix shit together. Like me, I want a husky and a Pomeranian mix. I want a Pomsky so bad. Fucking yeah, I do. You know, so that's a beautiful dog. That's a small little husky. It's cool, but it's two different dogs put into one. You gotta mix shit together, make it sound better. And somebody said something about we should do beat reviews together. There's a thing about the beat reviews. Like, I can do beat reviews all day, but it seems like it's not really helping. So that's why I've been doing more of tutorials right now to help you guys out with some of your questions. You guys give a lot of questions, so you'll see a lot of tutorials right now, but the beat reviews will return. And if Mr. SIKKY Beats have any time on his hand, he can join me. You got to ask him. Don't ask me. I can do the beat reviews. You got to ask him for his time. His time is just as precious as mine. So if he don't want to do it, he don't want to do it. So you better, if y'all want Mr. Sikander or Mr. SIKKY Beats, where you want to call this fool right here, if y'all want him to appear on one of my beat reviews and help me review some beats and give some insight, let us know right now in the comment. Right now, just say, hey, be there. Type in, put the letter what?
Put the letter, the SIKKY for beat reviews or something.
There you go. Put hashtag SIKKY. Get your ass in there. I don't know.
Before you go though, I'll let you know I'm not gonna be nowhere close to as nice as Slim as on. I'll call you garbage straight up.
I'm a nice person. Like, honestly, like he sits down. He sits down with me after the beat. Cause I said we do business every night. Like I said, cause we work out, products and all that good stuff for you guys. And he talks about, like, bruh, some of them beat. Yeah, he's more straight up than me. I'm telling you right now. I'm kind of nice because I love you guys. SIKKY, he loves you guys too, but he will tell you about yourself, about your beats.
I don't care.
He don't.
I don't care. With me, like, I feel like there's like a bar, right? This is the bar. This is the bar that Metro Boomin, Dr. Dre, and Travis, whoever is at the bar, and I hear beats that are down here. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, my goal is to fucking sound as good as that, and I release like maybe like one beat in every like 3, maybe 4 months. Like, I try to make that shit sound as good as I can.
Unless it's for our products.
And I just freaking put it out.
Yeah, but yeah. So with that being said, yeah. Matter of fact, since we're going to a new month next week, I guess I can start off the first Friday of next month. I guess I can do a beat review, and I have Mr. Sikander on here if he's able to. Remember, we're on different time zones too. He's on the Canada time zone. I'm in the American time zone, so we're 3 hours apart. So we'll have to work something out. So probably a little later in the day for us to do it, but we'll do it for you guys because you guys want it. You guys want the beat reviews back. I'm ready to get back into them, but I'm telling you, now's no. I mean, haymakers gonna be thrown at these goddamn beat reviews now. From now on, it ain't gonna be no more. Oh, it's alright, it's good. It's gonna be no shit. Suck. This is bad. This you need to work on. Get better.
You'll see sometimes I see Slim doing a beat review and then the drums come. He's like, "Oh, that sounds hot," and the drums come and he's like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, but no more. I want to make you guys grow. I want you guys to get punched in the chest and get back up and punch back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna goddamn be evil. Not evil, but I'm still gonna be, still kept some consideration. But I'm gonna tell you about it. But yeah. That's we're in the beat lounge. We're talking about the fucking beat lounge. Anyway, next question, SIKKY. I got another question for you, man. Another question. This is a question I get all the time. I get this all the time, and
I'm poor and I want to make music.
Oh my god. I'm poor. I want to make music. What can I do to start making money? All right. Do I have to tell you my long road, my long biography story of how I became MrDifferentTV? Okay, I started off as a young lad fuck that shit. No. My thing is, you can make money. There's so many ways to make money, and it's not just with music. I guarantee you that, SIKKY, everybody, even you. I know you got talent outside of music, right? You got to know something outside of music, something. Whether it be, I don't fucking know what. Besides eating, because I know you eat a lot of shit. You always hungry. I mean, go to the damn pie eating contest and fucking win that motherfucking, take the prize money by your damn interface for like goddamn fucking no. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said rob a bank. Hell yeah, go fucking blow up a bank. I don't know. But I mean, okay, a lot of guys who say this are young. So they're about between the ages of 15 to about 18. You know what I was doing at that time? I was fucking doing a lounge. I was cutting fucking grass. I was washing dishes. I was goddamn taking the dogs for a walk. I was fucking, going to this old woman house across the street, asking her did she need any work done in her yard or anything like that, because she couldn't do it herself. Just ways to make money that's besides music, that you guys can take that money, save your money up, and fucking get me. Like, I don't want to hear, bruh, plugins are too expensive. I will agree with that. Plugins are sometimes fucking like ridiculously stupid, dumb. Like, I mean, I don't wasted so much money on plugins that I don't even fucking use now. But that's just how it is. But at the same time, you can get most of that shit just by saving your money up. But just get a job. I mean, McDonald's, I'll make it $7 an hour. Actually, I was making $6.50 at first. I got my raise in 3 years. So yeah, that's tell you how I was grinding. But yeah, I was making like minimum wage like $7, like where I'm at. That's fucking that's not nothing. You bet if you work 30 hours. I used to work 30 hours a week. You know, I made what 150 to maybe $200 a week, bruh. I bought a car. I bought all kind of studio equipment. I was just saving money up and stacking it up every week, and paying my little cell. I do pay my little $50 cell phone bill and going like, why do people think like? I mean, don't get me wrong, money don't grow on trees. And disclaimer, stop right here. I am only talking from an American standpoint. I don't know if you're from a different country. I can understand there might be some limitations there. I'm talking from an American standpoint. This is from my standpoint. For what most of you guys are American. I do have a lot of other people outside. I can't really speak on other countries because I don't know. I know dollar signs and everything's different, and y'all have free healthcare and we don't. So,
God damn!
so Americans, it's what it is. So, but besides the point. The point is, there's so many ways, Sicky, to make money. I mean, goddamn. I mean, bruh. I mean, there's no reason. Nobody's poor. You're only if you're poor, you're not on my stream. You're not watching my videos because poor people can't afford shit. Poor people can't. Poor people don't have a cell phone to watch my videos. Poor people don't have a laptop to watch my videos. Those are poor people. Poor people don't have a home to live in. If you have a home, a house, if you live with your mama, you can. Mama, if I wash dishes for every day for this month, can I get $100 so I can buy this interface, please? Okay, well if you do it, then you get it. Okay, do it. Fucking shit.
Bro, people just need to show initiative. If you're like a 14-year-old kid or you're living at your mom's house, do some work around the house. You make money. Don't make excuses. Mama, just give me some money for free, or go start selling crack on the streets. No, like let me tell you a story about me. Okay, when I was going to college, okay, my college was from 9 till I think 2 or 3 o'clock. Okay, I'd have to wait 6 o'clock. I'd have to bus 2 hours every day. I went to school. I woke up at 6 a.m., went to school at class at 2 o'clock, and then took a train to work where I'd work from 3 o'clock till 8 o'clock. And then I would go back to school to finish a studio session because we'd have studios in school. So I'd finish a studio session for 12 hours and then maybe get like 1 or 2 hours of sleep before class the next morning.
Fuck.
And I'd run to McDonald's, grab a cup of coffee, run back to class, do class again, go back to work again, right? So take the train back to work, and then from work go back home. So that's 24 hours. So don't tell me that you can't do that. Get a job.
Man,
I got a job that paid me shit.
I had 2 jobs. I worked at a fast food restaurant and a plant at one point. I would work in the morning at the plant, and then I would afternoon at the plant from like I say 12 to about 3. Go home, spend time with my newborn baby now, my oldest, my newborn. Spend a little time with him. Go take a nap. Wake up at 11 and work until 7 in the morning, and then try to make a little time for music before I go back to work, and then pay child support, and then pay bills, and then put gas in my car. Then got to feed myself because I'm a hungry motherfucker. But McDonald's food is free, but McDonald's sucks. You know what I'm saying? I ate it so much I hate it now. My thing is, if you want something, you can get it. I believe anybody can get it. Like I all this shit I got in my studio, I worked my ass off for. You know what I'm saying? I worked every day. I worked overtime. I did this. I worked for people. I did contracts. I sold sounds. I sold beats. Sell your body. I don't give a fuck. But if you want something, if you
Essentially just goes back to grinding.
Yeah.
How hard are you willing to grind? Because don't make excuses, okay? Don't come up to anyone and say, oh, I can't afford this plugin or this sample pack or these speakers because I don't have money.
You can
Do you have a
money.
job?
Yeah.
You have a job? Okay, great. Are you saving up money every month, or are you buying a new pair of Jordans or turning up every Friday?
Oh God, that kills me when people be like, "Hey, bro, I got the new pair of bread, 1355,000 Oreo edition. I paid $300 for 'em, man, bro. You got FS Studio? I cracked that last night, man."
Yeah, like, are you
Come
kidding
on,
me?
man. Come on.
This is not supposed to be like a rant on people that
It's not. The thing is, it's just saying, don't don't let money hold you back, because you don't, for one, you technically don't need money to make it. You don't need money making music. You don't. There's so many ways to get what you gotta get. There's so many free programs out there that you can download for free to make music and make money. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many ways to sell your beats stuff like for free and just pretty much get profit. But thing is, don't let money be a thing to hold you back from getting to the next step. You know what I'm saying? Money shouldn't be an issue. Now, don't get me wrong. When you start making money and you got to pay taxes because you got all this money and all that kind of stuff, then it becomes an issue you need to start worrying about. Until then, or you're doing like me, you got to pay rent, got to pay car insurance, got to pay car note, got to pay, help your girlfriend out with bills, got to split in half, got to get the diapers on. Then money becomes an issue. Until then, don't let money hold you back. Just worry about grinding and don't, just figure out ways to get what you want to get. We're gonna move off that topic because that was a good topic. I think I had fun with that one. I think that was
Rant of the day.
that was we got one. Well, we got one more right here, man. You want to talk about this one? About the fucking.
Let's talk about how to overcome beat block, and then I'm gonna see what people want us to talk about.
All right, so beat block. When you're making a beat and all your beats sound the fucking same, you can't branch out more, or you just can't think of a beat. I've had it. SIKKY Beats has had it. I know you guys have it. Come on, it is what it is. But one thing, I mean, how I overcome beat block personally. This is gonna be kind of a short little thing right here. SIKKY, man, I just fucking listen to other type of music. I take a break from music. I go play some video games. I might be playing, like right now I'm playing Battlefield 1. Killing it, level 50 on that motherfucker, destroying everybody.
Design in that game is fucking insane.
Man, the opening music for that game inspired me. I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm playing the single player. I play single player too sometimes. I'm playing it. I'm like, the music, the trains explosion, the horses, the screams of dead people. I'm like, fuck, I want to make a fucking orchestral big sounding song right now. It's film score beat. Do something different. Play some video game. Anime. I love anime. Anime has some of the best intro music. I mean, if you don't watch anime just to watch it just for the intros of these fucking cartoons. They're fucking amazing. They like, I'm watching one called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Y'all need to look it up. It's on Hulu. The intro music is fucking groovy as shit. It's got one of the best fucking grooviest fucking beats to it, and it's amazing. I can't understand the word they're saying though, but it's dope. But it inspired me to try to make a groovier type of song, just because, like I said, do something different. I mean, just fucking, my little son had a little toy that plays a fucking jingle. I was like, hey, if I put a beat behind that thing and sample that shit, I can make a beat off that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, if you haven't beat block, just step out of the studio for a little bit. Do something else. Do something completely different. Do something just crazy. Just listen to something crazy. Listen to different type of music. Play some games. Get some fresh air. There's a thing called outside in the sun. You need it sometimes. It's how you get to there is you go out the door, your first door. You go to your main door, the one that gets in your house, and you walk outside and you stand there and soak it in for a little bit. And then you get some of them sun rays and it rejuvenates you. And you get the fresh air and the birds singing and all that bullshit. All that Bambi-ish fucking. Yeah, bullshit. So, yeah, man, if you got beat block, in my opinion, just take a break. Take a break. That's it. What about you, SIKKY? What the fuck you do, man? What do you do?
Block?
Yeah. What do you do?
When you feel lazy, or when you're having trouble writing beats, that's a time when I really push myself. I tell myself I'm not leaving this seat until I have a 16 bar section arranged and written and mixed. Reason being is because the time when you can't do work or you're having a hard time, what you do at that time decides what kind of person you are. You give up? Are you a piece of shit that's just gonna waste your time and wait? Then you need to quit music right now. That's what I tell myself. I be extremely hard on myself. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You should Sakana, you should just quit music. And then I'll be like, no, fuck, I'm gonna just sit here for like the next hour, just focus on this. But I also try to, like, when I'm having a hard time, I try not to be a perfectionist either.
Yeah.
I just write the song, I lower my standards, and I adjust it later. Because even though the song might sound like shit, there might be a little gold nugget in there somewhere that I can turn into something great.
You lying mother piece of shit. You're that guy who like, you know what? My drum sample's off by .5 samples. I'm like, what the ain't nobody gonna hear that shit, but I can hear it. So therefore I'm gonna chop the air out of it. There's like this much air. There's like that much air in the beat. He's like, fuck that, gotta chop it. Like I watched you make beats, man. But I mean, yeah, I do like that. Like, you know, don't be like I used to be a professional. Now I'm like a person I would hit keys randomly, make a simple beat, and go about it. Because sometimes you really being a professional is only gonna hold you back. To be honest with you, like I am not even gonna lie, it's gonna freaking just oh man, it's gonna mess you up. It's gonna hold you back more than what you think it's going to. So just do you. Just, like I said, me, I'm a simple person. Y'all know me. I'm Mr. Different. I'm simple. You know, y'all hear my beats. They simple, but you know that's what it is. Don't try to get you know, do the little OCD-ness, you know, just move along for that. So that was about the beat block. There wasn't really much to talk about that, but here's the thing that I know you want to talk about. You want to talk about the rants today.
Before we go into that, do you want me to? We made a list, like a really long list of stuff to hopefully help with that. I made a list for this. Oh, it's in the document.
Well, you want me to just what I can do if you put it into a text document, I can upload it for these guys on the channel. They can read into it, you know. That way, I'd rather people be able to read it on their own time and at their own pace and just try to glance over it. I think I think in my opinion, you should be able to do your own thing. And once again, also I just want to shout out to everybody who has joined us. I do appreciate it. I love all you guys here showing your support and all that. That does mean a lot. You know, all my regulars and even some new people coming in. Thank you so much for supporting us, trying to do our thing, and we do need it. So thank you guys always. Now, and also, I'm surprised today that we got a special guest in here. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Epic the Don over there. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad taking your time with your busy, man. I know you're a busy, hardworking man out there grinding. If y'all know who Epic the Don is, y'all need to check him out. He's like, in my opinion, he's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite, you know. I remember listening back to him in the old day back on SoundCloud. I used to listen to his beats and rap over them, free downloads. You know, so I'm gonna give him a big shout out for stopping by and just giving our channel some love. So everybody, I want to say shout out to Epic the Don. You know, holla at your boy. You know, check him out too. Check out his channel, Different Media, and definitely he's a good guy. He's very insightful. He has some very good stuff, very good content. So thank you for stopping by, man.
Is Epic the Don the same guy that I know?
So that is I'm blessed by that. We had Busy Work Beat stop by one time. Now we Epic Down. Who's next, man? When can Metro Boom and all them stop by? God dang. When can
that would be like the shit.
When can they stop? When can they stop by? We get so many great people. We get so many great, well-known people in here. I can't wait. I just appreciate it, man.
So we're gonna talk about, on the topic of Epic the Don, we're gonna talk about this new preset bank we created. So this is just like this. We're calling this 5 for 5. For $5, we're going to give you, for the drum kit, 5 kick drums, 5 snares, 5 claps, 5 cymbals, and 5 sound effects. For $5, we tried to give you the same value, actually more value than other people. If you buy like a pack that has 100 presets in it, for $25, it's about like 20 cents, 25 cents, or something like that per preset. So we're giving you the same value for $5. And then we have a silence bank. And then if you want to hear what it sounds like, go check out the last video.
Mm-hmm. I'll be doing a review on it too tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to drop a review video, kind of go over some of the sounds. I can't go over the drum sample. I'll make a drum loop with the samples, but I can't go over the samples because people on the industry these days, they'll chop the samples out the videos, or, you know. But it's very dope. Like I said, we're trying to do some more value-oriented stuff for you guys, because I know some of our kits, the premium stuff, is a little bit more expensive. And I know some of you don't, you know, I understand, you know, times are hard today, but we want to give some stuff, you know, some more value-oriented stuff. And we do have a lot of free stuff. I know you guys are like, where the free downloads at, bro? Where the free? We do have some free download stuff coming up, we're working on now. So be patient. You know, we really want to get some of our paid stuff done first, and then, you know, release free products here and there. We got a couple stuff for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout. So we got everybody covered. We got everybody covered. Everybody. So if you guys got any questions of any sort, and you want to talk about real quick, please feel free to let us know, and we will talk about questions right now. We're gonna copy many questions right now. We'll do that to the end, but right now while you guys are sending us questions, we're gonna be copying down questions and putting them up for the Q&A section. But we got a couple of rants that we want to do. Me and Sick have been. What a fart sample at? You got it. There it is. There, there it is. Okay, Sicky, here it is right here. Here's the first one. When people say what gear would make me sound good, what? Get the fuck out of here.
I wish I had a slap sound effect so I can freaking like just like
face. There you go. Look right there. There you go. You did it right. That was perfect. Why do people think that fucking music equipment is gonna make you sound good? That gets on my nerve, man. I hate when people do that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There is some equipment that does have some benefit to it, but it would not make you a better mixer, make you rap better, make you sing better, make you do anything better than the next person. It will not do that. Equipment is not designed to make you have to know how to use the equipment itself to even get it to work the way it's supposed to work properly. But that's like me saying, "Hey, bro, I saw Travis Scott recording on a Sony C800G. I'm gonna go buy one so my vocals sound like Travis Scott." So you're gonna waste that's not gonna make you sound like Travis Scott. You're not gonna get that good just because you fucking bought that. You know what I'm saying? You're not. I mean, that's a great microphone, by the way, but if you got $8,000 to spend and you don't need to be, you shouldn't be watching this channel. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, like, what's that other thing when that dude, we were on that forum, right? And that dude was asking, like, what's the vocal effect for such and such? I want to get sound, I want to make it sound just like him. What the fuck?
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to like blow up on someone's face about this, but like
do it.
The
just wash your hands afterwards.
So Slim did a video, a really good video on the Travis Scott tutorial, how to get his vocals like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just a starting place for you guys to do your own voice. The way Travis Scott works is not what gear he uses, it's mostly his voice and the combination of tools he's using.
Exactly.
If I went in, I had.
It's actually. Oh God, he about to do it. He about to. Yeah.
Right.
Do it.
Straight up. Like. I can go in and I can do that, but it doesn't sound as good because I'm not Travis Scott. I can do it, but like, man, I'm not Travis Scott. If the Travis Scott chain existed out there,
I'll buy
right?
it.
Everyone would buy it, and then Travis Scott would not be Travis Scott anymore. No one would buy shit from him. Okay.
He'd be
So buying the most expensive speakers is not going to help if you don't know how to listen. Buying acoustic treatment if you don't know how to place it.
Yep.
Buying a computer, but you're not going to take advantage of the speed. Buying a microphone if it doesn't really work for your vocals. Buying a mic preamp that's just not, the right tone for the kind of music you're making or for your voice. So understand that the gear doesn't make a song become a hit single. In fact, the process that's really going to change your music in order from recording to master, the very beginning space, the songwriting, the recording, the melody creation, the drum, whatever it is, the very beginning steps where the song is conceived, it's created, is the only time when you can really change it, where you can change the drum sound, the kicks, the snares, the synth leads. That's the time you can actually do something with it. But don't expect like a mastering guy to like freaking put a manly Varimu compressor on your gear and all of a sudden it turns fucking shit into gold. Okay.
I'm gonna use this Baxendale EQ and cut 70,000 K and just clear up the high end.
70K, yeah. Because actually, I want to make sure dogs and bats can really hear my music. So I'm gonna freaking give like 100 dB boost right at freaking 70.5. I'm not trying to be different here, okay, Mr. Different. I'm trying to be different. 70.5 kilohertz, fucking 30 dB boost.
There you go. So every time you play me, that your dog in the background go, what the fuck is this shit? Yes. But yeah, just remember, guys. Like I said, y'all, because a lot of people ask me, yo, bro, what you got, man? Because you sound really, bruh. I got bullshit equipment. I just know how to manipulate this equipment to the best of its ability to get the sound I need to get. That's it. I mean, honestly, my equipment's not the best, but I know how to mix. I ain't gonna say I know. I'm learning, and I know a lot to mixing. So it's just just taking what you got and make it. I mean, look, we both got what cheap old microphones, right? But yet people always ask
Like
people like
$100 microphone.
yeah, people like how y'all get these good. But bro, I got a fucking Neumann U87 and it sounds like shit, bro. If you give me the Neumann, you can have this shit then, and I'll make it sound like fucking gold record right now. You know what I'm saying? Got not to use it, but
I want to shout out to T-Rex Production. He gives a good example. He's like, that's like buying some Jordans and thinking you're gonna play just like Mike.
hell yeah, you gonna start dunking from the free throw line and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Do it. Hit the sound. Hit the sound. Oh man. So yeah, that's y'all just remember, no matter what you got, work with what you got. If you got a BS microphone interface, whatever, man, push it to the breaking point. Push it to where it talk back to you. We're like, bro, I can't do no more. Chill out. Just use what you got. Don't think gear's gonna make you sound any better than anything. Oh man, there was another rant we had, but I can't remember what it was, man. What was it? We had it too. It was funny. It was a funny one. It was a good one. I think we kind of talked about it in some of the questions. But let's see what we got for people. What kind of, if you guys got any questions, please feel free to submit stuff in, because we got 2 questions right now. We want a few more. You know what I'm saying?
I have a lot of questions. I want to just like a million questions.
Bro, you still gonna get that goddamn that Korg mini log, man? I'm thinking about getting one for real. I'm really thinking about it.
So I ordered that thing. And when I placed the order for it, the guy said like, yeah, we've had like 150 back orders for it since like January of 2016. I'm like, and he's like, people still haven't received it. I'm like, whoa, if that many orders are going, I freaking order that shit right away. I was kind of unsure when I was placing the order, but like as soon as the guy said this, I'm like, okay, well, there has to be something good about it that people really want it.
Here's a question for you, man. Here's a question for you. One piece of gear. If you can get one piece of gear right now, what would it be? What would it be? Pick.
I would get.
Or should I narrow down? Should I narrow down the categories for? Should I give you like a category to pick from? While we waiting for these questions to come in.
Yeah.
Now we're just talking bullshit now for you guys. So
I would get like the most expensive computer that I can get, like something stupid powerful.
You seen that computer that has fucking 48 cores and like 70 something, 80 something threads? Like,
exactly.
It's like, I think it's I don't want to say it's $100,000 computer. I think it's a $100,000 computer. I was like, what the? I mean, it's not built for shit. It's not built for It's built for like crunching numbers, like hardcore numbers. But think you use that in a musical application somehow. You figure out how to get that. It's like running on 2. It's like I think I like 4 CPUs with like 20 something threads cores a piece. I was like, holy shit, man, that would be, bruh. I'll shut down my city with that motherfucker. I'll fucking hack my city with that shit.
Well, what would you go out and buy for like what's one? I know you want the manly mic.
Oh man, I want that microphone. That mic it's sexy black and it sounds amazing and looks good.
It's probably you got to try again. Yeah. Like we've been telling people, you got to try it out. It might not work for your voice.
It might not work out, but it might. And then again, I'll make it work for my voice if I spend that much money on it. But really, man, I've been looking into like a couple of preamps, man. I've been looking at I've been wanting something, like I said, I've been wanting a new preamp. I don't know what kind of like Neve or whatever. I don't really know. But then I'm looking at all these do-it-yourself builds right now, and I really want them, man. I really want
that DIY recording kit. Where like
yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, there's like this company called DIY Recording Equipment, okay, and they let you basically. They'll send you all the parts, all the individual, like the PCB, the circuitry, the transistors, transformer, whatever, and you literally build this thing with your own 2 hands. Okay. What's cool about this thing is that you can change the tone of the sound going into it. So they give you 3 modules, right? 3 color palettes. So you can have a 15 IPS or no inches per second. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Tape machine, yeah.
IPS display, but like 15 inches per second, whatever, tape emulation, or you can have a pentode preamp emulate the circuitry, or you can have like an 8-bit. Like you can just do some nasty fucked up stuff with this thing. Like if you're a tone, if you're into getting tone, that's a preamp that you want to get. Like I love distortion. I like to drive shit like crazy, so that's why I want to get one of those.
Yeah, if you want to get a different vocal sound or something unique, get a distortion module or something like that. Get something pretty cool like that. That's don't go for these nice clean. Fuck the clean shit. They don't like clean stuff. I guess
Yeah.
since we're not getting no question, man, let's go ahead and talk about these two questions we got right now. Why not? And somebody said the ISA one. That is a nice ass preamp. I like Focusrite ISA one. That is definitely a dope one to get. But like I say, it's clean. It's one of them clean preamps, which I'm not a fan of clean. I like distorted stuff. Okay, we got some more questions. So, okay, I'm going to answer. Let's go ahead and just knock them out. We got 4 right now. So, okay. From Mike, he says, "How would you go about getting your music out locally?" Well,
Craigslist.
yeah. What's back page, whatever. But if you want to get your stuff out locally, I mean, really just find artists in your city, man. I mean, that's what I did when I first started out. I was like, if I heard somebody rapped, I asked them. I hit them up on Facebook or whatever, found them on knew somebody who knew them, asked them, do they rap? They rap. They need beats. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. You gotta do that. You can't be afraid to do it. You gotta just communicate. I mean, really, there's no right, wrong, right answer. Like back in the day, you would print out your mixtape, and then you would print your mixtape out and be like, "Hey, bro, here's my kids copying my mixtape. Listen to it." And they talk out the window because they didn't want to. But I mean, that's what you gotta do, man. Locally, it's a little different than online. But right now, even online, man, you can get your stuff known locally online because come on, there's Facebook. You can look who's in your city doing music or whatever in groups or whatever. And ask them and stuff like that, and just hey, you need beats, bro? I got you. Oh, you stay down the street from me. Hey, man, let's meet up and I'll give you something. I mean, there's really no. I mean, there's so many ways you can do it, both online and physically, and online. So that
So if you want to get music out locally, right? You go to concerts. You go and you go to a club. Excuse me.
But if you're in a city that don't have none of that though, that's the thing about it. Or you're not.
How can you be in a city that doesn't have a club? Then you're in the wrong fucking city. Then you can't ask local.
Hey, worst case scenario, man. We're saying worst case.
Get music out locally. You gotta go to the place where all musicians go to. You go to the music store.
Go to the little local bar, open mics, all that good stuff.
Go to the local music store. Put up your business card on the side, and then hang around the music store. And some guy is gonna go into the guitar section and just start jamming out. You'd be like, "Hey man, you're really good at that. You write any of your own songs?" He's like, "Yeah, I do." Blah, blah, blah. And you strike up a conversation with this person. Or you see someone exiting a vocal lesson place. Then it's like, "Hey, send them a pamphlet. Be like, "Hey, I record vocals and stuff. I don't know. I noticed you do vocal lessons. If you're ever interested in recording vocals, give them that." That's how you. So if you want to meet people locally, he says he is in Montreal. So you go out again. If he's any big place, go to the clubs. Okay, be friends with the DJs because DJs end up knowing a lot of people. And if you're friends with the DJs know the artists, the EDM producers, the vocalists, the mixing engineer, whatever. Okay. What else? So that's one way. Go to a concert or a local band venue and listen to the whole set and go up to the band and be like, "Hey, I really like you guys' set. And are you guys recording anything right now? Do you guys have a website? Can I check out your music anywhere else? Do you guys write all your own songs by yourself? Is that all you? Is that everyone in your team right now? Where do you guys usually practice? So you're kind of getting what I'm trying to get at is boost up the ego or boost up these guys, make them feel proud of what they're doing. I love your music. You guys sound amazing. You guys sound like the next fucking Dr. Dre, whatever. Okay. So you build them up, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, I like this guy. He's hyping up," but don't be like a fucking fanboy either. Be like, "Oh, let me suck your dick." Be professional still.
Yeah, you don't want
Give them a business card, and then hopefully they hit you up. And if they have a business card, hit them up. Okay. That's how you meet people locally. Then we have a question from Milik.
How do you
market yourself and network with people?
Well,
what do you got?
How to market yourself? I mean, there's tons of ways to market it. Like I said, I'm by far not a marketing expert. I'm not gonna say I am a marketing expert. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But there's so many ways to market yourself nowadays. Both in a professional way and both in a different way. You can definitely market yourself somewhat to where you stand out from the crowd, but then there's also ways to market yourself as a professional business or product or whatever. There's different way. I say I don't know. I'm still learning marketing myself, but one thing about networking people, one thing I like to do, like I said, I network with you guys by doing these videos. That's how I network and how I market. This is my method. It's not nobody else's how I do it. By making videos for you guys and by talking to you guys on a daily basis and comments and streams and all that. I'm both marketing myself as a guy who can teach you guys how to make beats and all that and how to perfect your craft and all that. And also I'm networking people. I'm actually getting in touch with newer people every day, answering questions, learning that they're following me, I'm following them, doing that kind of stuff. Like SIKKY Beats, for example. Me and you met by the same way, right? I was doing a stream, you checked in the stream, and you hit me up. We talked for a little bit about music and all that, and then we just decided to go into business together. I mean, that's what it was. It's if I think we just it happened. Say because the way I market myself as MrDifferentTV and how I market myself and do my own thing. I met Mr. SIKKY over here, and we and I met all you guys. So I mean, there is no right or wrong area to market, but I mean, if you want to get technical with it, you can use Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, SEOs, all kind of stuff.
It's just really big, though. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, but even simple, even like I said, simple stuff. Just do something different. Like if you can market on Instagram, for I don't know, making funny. Well, Vine, like a bunch of them Vine people got big doing Vine videos. They'll do stupid Vine videos, but yet they'll be musicians. And then the Vines blow up, and then people check out their music just because they know them. Oh, you're the Vine guy. I mean, it's kind of I'm not a marketing expert, and I'm not gonna say I am, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. But like when how to market yourself and network with people. Marketing yourself, you market yourself by putting money into yourself, and you actually go talk to people and you build rapport and build a relationship with them. So that means if you want to market yourself on social media, you can do it one way, which is called a download gate, which means what we're talking about. And what a download gate is, you want to download my song? I'm not going to charge you any money, but you got to retweet my song or you got to share it. And for anyone that thinks that that's a horrible thing to do or that makes you look like really greedy, a lot of big companies do it. Okay, so I'm my ego is not bigger than Samsung or Twitter or all these other companies out there. I will do what I need to do, and that's called grinding. And where I shut up and I do it because I need this. That's how you run a business. Okay, so you run a download gate. You download my song. You if you want to download my song, you got to share it on your social media, and as soon as you share it, it'll automatically let you download. Pretty simple. That's marketing, because the way if someone shares if I have 200 if all the people in the world had 200 Facebook friends, right? And one person shared my song, that would reach at least 200 people. And then those 200 people one of those 200 people might listen to that song again, and they might share it. And then from there, that person will share it to another 200 people. Your audience keeps growing. And then networking with people is be extremely professional. Don't come out with anyone with like,
hey,
yo,
bro.
man.
Hey, yo, bro, what's up, man? Listen to my music, it's all good and everything. I'm in the hood, I make the best beats on South Side of Atlanta, saying, bro. You want to smoke this weed? No. Some people.
I literally I'm like, great, man.
What's up?
No thanks. Straight up. I have no time for because look at the big names out there. Okay, look at the big names out there. Don't compare yourself to some local rapper or anyone out there. You can be who you want with your friends, but when you want to hang out and you want to run a business, you got to be extremely professional. Build your write emails, writing Facebook posts, whatever. You got to be professional. You got to be like, hey man, or good afternoon, sir. The reason for my calls is yada yada yada, and I'd like to see if you guys might be interested in a potential partnership on your product, such and such. Be a fucking lawyer. Pretend you're a lawyer when you're talking to people.
There you go.
Let's see. Israel Munoz. Why do you need preamp except in fact power equipment? I'm gonna make a correction on that. Mic preamps are for your mics.
Yeah.
Or you can have a preamp for your instrument level or line in. but I don't think a preamp is used to power equipment. I
No,
guess somewhat, if you think of like
well, I
powering a
mean,
microphone.
I think you're talking about like a microphone, like 48 volt phantom power. But basically, a preamp or a mic preamp ain't to do nothing but amplify the sound. Basically, it's taking that line level center and boosting it up to a listenable level. That's all it's for. Now, people think, oh, I need a high end preamp to get a good sound, like for example, Neve or something like that, right? But like I said, you don't need that. Like I said, most of your interfaces are gonna have a preamp built inside of it. Do you need an external preamp? It depends on what kind of sound you're going for. You want a more colored sound, it'd be nice. But if you just want something simple and clean, the ones that are inside your microphone or your interface is gonna work just perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So, um, you don't really need an external preamp, in my opinion.
We got a cool little question from Mark O'Leary, first time viewer. Shout out to Mark. He says, I learned most beat making elements, but I'm struggling to put it into a finished product. What's your advice, guys? I would say that you should, Mark, I think you should create a template for yourself, and whatever you have, create melodies and chord progressions on top of it, layers. Learn to make layers. And then from there, simplify it down to something simpler. If you have 100 layers of tracks, simplify it down to 10. Okay. And build an arrangement, and try this the timer technique that I use, where you take 25 minutes and you give yourself undivided attention, focus on what you're doing, and then once 25 minutes are over, give yourself a 5-minute break. And then after 5 minutes, go back to work, do another 25 of work, 5 minutes of break.
Nice.
Keep doing that, and just it'll break up the work, and it'll keep you motivated, and it'll keep you focused too.
And not exactly. That's how I work when I make my beats and stuff like that. That's how I do. If y'all know, my beats are very simplistic. I don't like to add a lot of stuff to my beats because I don't think it really needs it unless it is what it is. But yeah, just kind of take a break from it, come back to it, and come back to it next day. See what it sounds like. Because if you start a beat right now, say you start a beat in your range or whatever, you stop, pause, come back tomorrow, you'll hear stuff that probably doesn't need to be in the beat or needs to be added to the beat that you didn't hear yesterday because you listened to it for so long, got stuck in your head, and your mind tricks you to think, to keep your mind listening to it more, your mind makes you think that it sounds good and it's perfect. And you keep on going with it. But if you take a break away from it, your mind has time to recharge and restart. You come back, you're like, oh, I added that. Let me take this out and add this in there. Just take your time with it and don't rush when you make beats. Because I said, it's quality is always gonna be over quantity. You can make 100 beats but not sell one. I can make one beat that sell 100 times. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think of it like that. Quality is always more important than quantity when it comes to doing any type of music.
Mm-hmm.
So
You say
I think, man, we got one. We'll get one more question if we can because it's getting close to our time limit. I see we got one new question just popped up. What would you say is the biggest mistake you made from starting on music in your career to now? Ha! Oh man. The biggest mistake for me will be trying to be somebody I'm not. What I mean by that is trying to make beats like people I know I can't make beats like, or not saying I can't make beats like, but like I said, listening to this all, like I said, one thing I made a mistake in a lot throughout making music is always trying to sound like this guy, sound like that guy, trying to make a beat sound, because I see they're making money, they're making an ass of money on their beats and their music, and I'm like, I want to make my beat sound like him. Like when I started out, around that time it was SoundClick, so I was looking at a lot of SoundClick producers like Vibe, Johnny Giuliano, Superstar, Epic the Don, Pablo Productions. I was looking at those guys right there and listening to their amazing productions. Like, hey, I want my beats to sound like them guys because they're on top of the charts right now, making money. I want to be like them. But then instead of me taking the time to learn how to make beats and perfect my own craft and find my own sound, I was constantly making beats that sound like them that was nowhere near what because they spent the time and learn how to do that and know how to do that stuff. So my main thing was not learning more and teaching, taking more time to learn more and develop my own sound. Like I recently, like this year, developed my own sound. in my opinion. So it took me 10 years to get my sound developed, but it's finally developed. If I had took more time trying to be myself from the beginning, my sound would have been developed a long time ago, and I probably would have made a lot more money than I am making now. But that's just, that's just me. So just be yourself. That's my biggest mistake I ever made, not being myself and not, trying to just be different. Now I'm Mr. Different. Y'all see, different. If I got tattooed on my body, so I always remember it. No matter what, be different. What about you, C? What was your biggest mistake in your career?
Fucking meeting you.
Hell yeah, because I'm damn right, man. Because damn, Slim give you good advice, put money in your pocket, have fun. I mean, goddamn, why would anybody want to be friends with that guy? The guy that helps you out and helps you grind and is fun to talk with and has a good time. With that being said, the stream is over. Goodbye, everybody. Now, Sicky Beach will no longer be guest star on any of my streams from now on.
I think the biggest mistake I made in my music career, and I say that
loosely,
really lightly,
like it's saying here,
is that I didn't put enough time into networking and marketing, because I can sit in my room and make beats all day, but at the end of the day, what I need to focus on is getting the music out there, regardless of how good or bad it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, making sure, like, people think that like making beats and creating great looking artwork is going to sell your beat. No, it's not. It helps, but it's not going to get you money. What's going to help you is reaching out to blogs and sending it out to artists and building rapport with them and working with other people and building relationships, because that is what's going to move you ahead in the industry. And I never did that. And I'm doing that more now, or at least I'm trying. And hopefully someday soon I can be the guy that's known, hopefully not just in where I live in Vancouver, but like maybe internationally or nationally, whatever it might be. I think that's a goal for most people, is to, be able to live off the music we're doing, but at the same time, be extremely successful, reach that gold standard that, that Timbaland and Dr. Dre or Metro Boomin, whoever these big names are.
But you gotta remember, it's a grind too. So you can't just, it's not gonna happen overnight. If you think it's gonna happen overnight, it's not. It's not. Like I said, and it might happen different up here. Like one of you guys might make $1 million in the next 5 years. Some of you might make 6 figures in the next years. Some of you guys just might sell a first beat in the next 5 years. It's different for everybody in the situation we are in, and you have to just pretty much be warned and be ready that if you're gonna do music is a grind, a competition, a struggle, and something you can't go lightly on, because if you do, then I mean you're pretty much it's just you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna last long. You don't want nobody wants to be a one hit wonder. Nobody wants that. Nobody want to be that guy who made one hit beat for one artist, even though that might get you some good money, some good royalties and stuff like that. But still, you want to be known as the guy that's always making beats for everybody, and people always come to beats for him. People go like, "Hey, you got a beat that sound like you." That's what everybody wants. But it's a struggle. It's a long haul, and you guys just got to stay in it. And I believe in everybody. If you do it, you can do it. But yeah, that's a good another good podcast, man. Another good podcast. Exactly. So I'm glad you guys came by once again. Shout out to everybody who came to the stream. I did appreciate everybody who's in here. Everybody showing love and having fun, commenting, and networking with each other. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. Shout out to Sicky Beats for once again helping me with another good podcast, even though I don't like this fool because he don't like me. Because he's yeah. So you gonna keep doing that now? But y'all know who it is. This your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, joined by
Sikander, aka Sicky Beats.
And we are not motivated by the money, but your like, comments, subscribes, and views like always. And we do appreciate all your support. Thank you guys for coming to the Beat Lounge as always. Hope you guys have a great Sunday or whatever day it is for you in other countries or whatever you're in the past or in the future, whatever. It don't really matter, But I hope you guys, yeah, there you go. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys have a rest of the day and love and have fun. Families, girlfriends, dogs, cats, pets, fleas, whatever you got in your house. Have fun. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. And with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the Beat Lounge intro one more time. Have a good one. And it's not playing. Oh well. I guess not. So see you guys next time. I'm out.